We got an exciting new floor plan today to talk to you guys about the 312 RK that's under 35 foot in length and National Park ready.
Hey everybody, I'm Joe.
And I'm Jeremiah.
And this is the all-new Paradigm 312 RK. Jeremiah, what are some of the specs on this thing?
So this unit is coming in at 34 foot, 11 inches in length, with a dry weight of roughly 13,500 pounds and a GVWR of 16,000.
All right, let's go ahead and take a tour inside first. All right, Jeremiah, now that we've taken a step inside the 312 RK, why don't you explain the flow of this floor plan?
Well, starting in the back, you've got an L-shaped sofa located directly in front of a 65-inch TV. You've got your dinette table with 2 swivel chairs and then a traditional bed bath layout.
All right, let's go ahead and head to the kitchen next. All right, Jeremiah, now that we've taken a step in the kitchen space, this is my favorite spot. Explain what's going on in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on back here, Joe. Starting out with all residential appliances. You've got a 19 cubic foot, 12 volt refrigerator. You've got a 4-burner cooktop with stove and a residential microwave. Solid surface countertops, plenty of storage, and a full-size pantry with motion light.
And then you can't forget in the back here, you have that deep stainless steel sink with a drain to the left. You have that pull-out handle back here, and then that beautiful window that's looking out the back of your campsite. All right, let's go ahead and head to the living space next and talk about everything in there. All right, Jeremiah, now that we're in the living space, you got this beautiful L-shaped sofa that comfortably fits us, and you could add a couple additional people in here. What are some of the other features you want to talk about in this space?
Well, directly in front of you is a 65-inch TV. You've got our fireplace, a JBL sound system. Across from me, you've got our dinette with 2 swivel chairs and the ottoman for seating up to 4. It is that swivel table. And you got beautiful windows surrounding this whole area.
Absolutely, and then there's a couple other features that I really like about there. Up in that front entertainment area, you have that pull-out mantle to hide those remotes from your kids or anyone that comes over. And then where I'm sitting, these are recliner, correct?
Yep.
All right, I love that. Let's go ahead and head to the front of the coach, talk about the bathroom and bedroom next.
Now that we're in the upper deck, the first thing you're going to come to is our bathroom. And there's a couple unique features in here that I'd like to point out. First of all, our full-size linen closet. You've got a ceramic toilet with soft close seat, a 48 by 30 shower with flip down seat, as well as solid surface countertops, a built-in medicine cabinet, and storage below. Now let's take a look at the bedroom. Now that we're in the bedroom, there's a couple things I'd like to point out up here. Starting out, a king size bed, outlets and CPAP ready on both sides of the nightstands. You've got a 32-inch TV, a dedicated dresser with flip-up storage and shoe storage below, a beautifully redesigned front closet that has washer-dryer prep, and plenty of storage capabilities. Now let's go meet Joe and talk about some customer-driven features.
All right, let's talk about that North Star here at Alliance RV, those customer-driven features. Jeremiah, what are a few of your favorite features?
Yeah, so starting off, dimmable light switches, I love that. Flush floor slides and 0 carpet throughout this whole unit.
Additionally, talking from the floor, you're not gonna have any in-floor heat vents, commonly referred to as crumb collectors. You're also gonna have that ceiling fan. That was driven by you guys, and we are warranted for full-time living. Now let's go ahead and head outside and talk about all the great exterior features next. All right, Jeremiah, now that we're outside, let's talk about one of the most important features. How's the thing built?
Well, let's start off talking about the roof. The membrane that we use on the roof is called a PVC. That has a lifetime warranty, has higher solar reflectivity, and is patch repairable. When you're moving down onto our sidewalls, we have a composite substrate both on the interior and exterior walls, laminated directly to a gel-coated fiberglass. Now moving down, our performance running gear. We have cut no corners here, guys. We have a H-rated tires with TCS suspension that's gonna give about 50% less vibration going into that coach.
And also, you guys can't forget, we got those counteract balancing beads to make the tire perform better over time. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the pass-through storage next. All right, let's talk about the pass-through storage. Something to note is we have a benchmark chassis with a drop-down frame, giving you about 30% more storage capacity inside this space. You're gonna have a rubber coin floor. Additionally, you're gonna have three-way switches for your awnings and your slide-out box. And then all new for 2025 is we included a dimmer switch on your awnings. Additionally, you're gonna have your cable satellite hookups, 110 power, and your prep for your Starlink. Additionally, you're also gonna have a spray port and an LP quick connect, so that way you can set up your outdoor kitchen if you want it. Jeremiah, why don't you take them to the front of the coach and talk about everything up there next.
Now that we're on the front of the coach, let's talk about some of the cool features. Starting out, we've got a fully painted fiberglass front cap with integrated lighting, a Helix pin box that dampens the load up by up to 30% from the truck vibrations going into the coach. Additionally, up front, you're gonna find your in addition to front storage bay. Inside of that, you'll find a 30 amp Victron charge controller. Below, you'll find additional storage that you can house your generator or gen prep feature. Then you'll have your battery bay with your battery disconnects. Now let's go to the off-door side of the unit and check out some of the cool features that you'll find there.
Moving to the off side of the pass-through storage, one of the first features I want to talk about is this easy access panel. Instead of having 60 screws that you have to undo, we included just one simple latch, so that way you can get back there for any winterization or access needs to your plumbing. For 2026, we included the new Blue Tech water filtration system and the ManaBlock water system. So that way, at any water port, you can go and control if it's on or off. You also have the hot and cold spray port for your two spray ports on this coach. You have electric valve system, and then you're gonna have your slide out switches for your off-camp side over here. Jeremiah, what else on this side do you want to talk about?
A couple of the utilities I'd like to mention are a 400 watt solar panel that's gonna help trickle charge those batteries. You've got three 13,500 BTU ACs on the roof, combined to 40,500 BTUs of cooling power into the unit. In addition, you're gonna find a 40,000 BTU furnace, a 12.6 gas electric water heater that's got a capacity of up to 16.2 gallons.
And a customer driven feature that I love is you have a dedicated trash chute in the Paradigm 312 RK. All right, now that we're on the back wall, Jeremiah, why don't you explain all the great features back here?
Okay, starting off, you got an increased capacity aluminum ladder rated up to 300 pounds. You got a 2-inch receiver hitch, LED lighting, and rear backup camera prep.
Let's go back to the front of the coach and figure out how they can learn more about this floor plan. Everybody, thanks for taking the time to take the tour of the Paradigm 312 RK. Jeremiah, how can they learn more about this floor plan?
Well, visit our website at alliancerv.com for more specs, more features, and more in-depth content regarding this specific floor plan.
And if you want to connect with us, go to any social platform of your choosing and search @AllianceRV. Everybody, thanks again for watching, and we hope that you choose to join the Alliance.
This is just what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yep. This is the. I'm getting dizzy, dude. I can't spin anymore.
Oh.
When I was a kid, I could spin like a motherfucker. Now I can't, dude. I get dizzy in like 2 spins.
Well, you're gonna want to capture this with a lighter.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm already.
Oh, you've been recording.